yeah, we still have permadeath and difficulty settings and all that type of stuff. So we're gonna leave the difficulty at normal, I think. Or we could try hard. Let's keep it on normal for now. We can change it anytime. And then we're gonna have Permadeath Mode on. Game ends if operatives are unavailable. So that's something I'm not gonna be allowing myself to get to, for course we're doing completionist, right? So having like the complete game save be like taken down, I don't wanna, you know, have for my playthrough, because it just means, you know, having to go through other completionist stuff again in case it happens like late into the game. So if like the last operative should die, I'm just gonna basically quit the game, reload it, and then we still have like one operative left. So it's not gonna be like permadeath in the sense of kind of like you know, the whole game ending, but rather that if one operative dies, they're dead forever. So I'm gonna go on RMN because with this setting, permadeath can't be changed to like on off, I guess. And yeah, no worries whatsoever, Nick. It's something I always try to give, like I guess, to people that either getting automated a lot, or that, you know, are like a bit more active at the moment. So yeah, that's why I wanted to give it to you again. But yeah, I would say it's time to start the game. Let's do this. I gotcha, dude. So I currently on a night shift.
Ah, London. What a town. History around every corner and a tourist photographing it. Pubs serving up a pint and a smile. All that music, theatre and art. And multiculturalism. And the world's oldest underground, the Tube. The class of cities, really. Top shelf stuff. Only took 12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
What's our status?
Perimeter security's down, but plenty of your flying friends about.
Fucking hell.
Dalton, no time to waste.
Yes, ma'am. I'm in. Any idea what we're up against, Bagley?
If you haven't brushed off, I might. Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
That's rich, Bagley. The government would sooner arrest us for trying to help than actually do something useful.
We'll have to sort this one on our own.
Carefully, Dalton.
Bagley, are you detecting a little worry in Sabine's voice?
Brilliant. Asking the computer about feelings. This explains so much.
Shut it, you two, and get to work.
There she is.
Not today, but sometimes you do work on weekends too, depending on the amount of work that has to be done. I gotcha. Well, it's good that you don't have to do it, this weekend.
Perimeter security's back up. South entrance is secure.
Their profiles are heavily encrypted. No identifying information.
Ghosts in the system. That hurt you more than it hurt me.
You're no longer in security monitoring and alarm system fields, but you still do night shifts because you like working at night, makes you more focused. Yeah, that's understandable. I sometimes have the same, that because the chance of being interrupted, when you're kind of writing on something or working on something specific, is it's more is at night. So that kind of what helps me sometimes be more focused as well.
Keep it quiet, Dalton.
If they don't shoot me, I won't shoot them. How's that?
Not getting distracted as easily,
They've got loads of DedSec gear down here. And why do you suppose that is?
What? How did they get their hands on it?
I don't know. But someone wants to make it look like DedSec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution, Dalton.
Who are these men in black anyway?
Nothing identifying. I suspect that's by design.
So it's really interesting, replaying the game now, because I played it last year, of course, when it released. By the way, this is gonna be a full spoiler playthrough, so I'm gonna be talking about end-game spoilers and, who's the villain or a friend and stuff like this. So just friendly warning, if you don't wanna hear that, that's understandable, but this playthrough might not be, for you, if you wanna eventually play the game yourself and don't wanna get any spoiler exposure. But yeah, with that being said, Sabine, was just saying whether they get the DedSec gear, they have to be careful. She was actually one, placing it here and kind of blaming it on DedSec. Which is gonna be very ironic because she's gonna be one of the main people recruiting the operatives to DedSec. But she's just using different sides against each other. Oh, that's nice, Nick. Having the option to just work from home and by yourself.
Electrical is live. Repeat. Fireworks are live.
Oh, fuck me. The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley, is that...
RDX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way. They've staged DedSec propaganda all around the bombs. These pricks are going to blow up Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator first.
Yeah, sure, Sabine.
Right in the House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the center of government.
I found the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm gonna need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly, I'm locked out.
Fuck. We don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your thing.
I'm in. And the bombs have just armed themselves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Fuck's sake. Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Company at our back door.
Dalton, we've got some heat here at HQ.
How long is this gonna take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Fuck. They're on me. I'll try and hold them off.
Any sign of the target? This way! Gunfire!
Bagley, update.
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shit! 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 Shit!
Hey, what are you doing? Need some cover!
Imagine actually dying here and having to replay everything again. We do have Permadeath on, so... Where's that?
Problem, Dalton. I need your physical appendages now.
What's wrong?
There are 3 slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up...
Bombs defused. See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Bagley, you bastard. You nearly gave me a bloody heart attack then. Whoa. What the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
On screen, Bagley.
Now we need to get the word out. Those sites need to be evacuated.
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any time.
But my sister's at the town conference. We have to do something.
I picked up a transmitter on the roof that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it...
I can shut it all down. Sabine!
Fuck! Dalton, we're breached! Go! The roof!
Yeah. Kind of foreshadowing that Sabine says there isn't enough time, right? Like she doesn't want to try, because it's her plan to have these explosions happening.
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Her protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
I need him for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names, ops, locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Fuck. Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes.
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I promise.
Good luck.
I'm moving up. I can't do this. Cover me. On the move.
Where are you? Okay. Bingo. No.
Well done, Dalton Wolf. I'm impressed.
The fuck are you?
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work. Killing thousands of...
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. 0 day. It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my god.
A series of explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused.
Today at 10 Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec, terrorist group responses. Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
Overdue cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
As Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to the deployment.
News outlets, reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of a few...
reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts any other story.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
Right, there we go.
Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think, if anything, DedSec showed their true colours. It's terrifying to think we harboured such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next, I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Shit. Situation is worse than I thought. Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
Right, there we go. Start of choosing our team. Also, hey Lexington, welcome to the stream. And thank you for the follow. But yeah, very interesting start, right? We have like the 0 day happening of the bombings. Dalton gets to stop the Parliament bombing, but he doesn't quite, you know, succeed in stopping all the other bombings happening. And also dies, which means we have to now actually have to select 3 operatives. Heck, last time it was only 1. Okay, let's have a look. We have a bouncer with a semi-pistol and extra faction damage. That's quite nice. Photographer, banker, sports competitor. I mean, he actually has quite some good bonuses. C2S drone and fast hacking. Cosmetologist. I mean, she is actually really good for like fist fights and stuff. She'll be excellent for, you know, participating in the fight clubs. Look at her though, MP5 in combat role? It's like almost Hitman level. She's only lacking the, you know, like instant takedown. So I don't really care for injury time, because with Permadeath on we don't have injuries happening. We will just permanently die. So there's that. Okay, this guy looks interesting. That face tattoo and with spikes on his head. I quite like his effect. Because it seems to be working on any drone. Paintball gun. Okay, let's see. I do like her for the fist fights, like fight clubs. I do like her for the MP5 and dodge roll, which is really good setup for, you know, kind of like shootouts and stuff. Then Matt Davis, the board game designer, for like fast hacking and stuff, and like manipulation of drones. Would give us like a good varied team. Like all of them have like unique traits, I guess, and they also are like unique kind of like types, I guess, with the occupation they have. Permadeath is a way to play. Yeah, I agree. Definitely, you know, makes use of the whole operative system much more than, you know, if you have like a team of like, I don't know, 12. You never really have like any buffer about dying. But yeah, I'm also gonna have like an extra challenge with my Permadeath challenge 4. I'm gonna basically limit myself to only 4 operatives at a time. And they all have to be unique from each other. So, yeah. Okay, so let's pick Brianna Clark first. She's banned for life from London Zoo. She's 18, cashier, has a salary of 11,300. She has a wife, Tiffany Clark. She was born in Southampton, England, purchased merchandise from popular vlogger, searched for sex toys, dishwasher safe. Read article telling a partner you're asexual, undergoing chemotherapy. What the heck? A sad biography. So she's 18, is married to, is already married, is then reading an article on how to tell her that she's asexual after marrying her at 18, then is having a search history for sex toys, which I guess wouldn't be for her because she's asexual, and she also has cancer. What the heck? Now that's I'm gonna recruit her for sure. Okay, so we're gonna select her. Then we have Matt Davis, the board game designer. He's also 18. Everybody's like 18. Purchases graphic novels, invited to Sky Larson's Somerset House event, is a quiz show participant, reprimanded in university for creating pornographic film, and born in Newport, Wales. Oh damn, everybody's gonna have like some kind of sex story, it seems. Yeah, you are part of a team. And then this is gonna be our last one. She's 52, not 18 this time. And she donates to the LGBTQIA children shelters. Born in London, England, uploads cosplay selfies to social media. Recently renewed UK passport and attended beauty school. Yeah. Also, hey there, Kobe. Lurking during D&D and the movie night, just dropping hair before you get ready to go to bed. Oh, that's no worries, Kobe. I hope you had a good evening playing some D&D and watching a movie. I hope you watched a good one. I also watched a movie tonight, which was The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Rise of Electro. Have you seen that movie yet? Because it was my first rewatch since I seen the movie back, like in the cinema back then. And yeah, I didn't like it too much, to be honest. But it's good. It makes you know, kind of like brings things into perspective. Seeing something you don't enjoy too much. The Amazing Spider-Man Rise of Electro movie. You caught the last 1.5 hours of Pulp Fiction. Oh, nice. That's such an excellent movie. I would have loved watching that instead. yeah, Pulp Fiction is definitely one of my favorites from Quentin Tarantino, for sure. And hey there, Tony. What happened to my AC playthrough? Taking a break? So usually I have like 2 days a week where I play AC games. This week I did 4 because I really want to start Valhalla. But yeah, I also still have like other playthroughs going at the same time, you know. Like usually I do like 2 days AC, 2 days Watch Dogs currently, like that series, and 2 days of Horizon. But it does kind of like change depending on like the week and what I feel like playing. So we're gonna be coming back to AC on Tuesday. And Tuesday and Wednesday are usually my AC days. Said one of the Andrew Garfield ones. You haven't seen those at all. Ah, yeah, that's those with Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone. Yeah, I don't know. They're not like, you know, like horrible, but they don't really compare, to me at least, to the Sam Raimi ones whatsoever. I still have to watch the Tom Holland ones though, and I'm quite looking forward to these because they seem to be received a bit better as well from what I talked to people about. Did I like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood from Quentin Tarantino? Yeah, I thought it was a very well done movie. Like, I don't think I ever watched a Quentin Tarantino movie that wasn't like, you know, like really well done, I guess. It was one of my favorite Quentin Tarantino movies. I don't know, there were like a few things that did irk me a little about it, but I think you would probably appreciate the movie a lot more if you know, you're kind of like super invested into kind of like Hollywood and I guess like that particular time as well. But yeah, I think it was interesting how they had like an alternative history kind of like twist on the ending, you know, and have like the Mansons be the one to suffer. Well, I think that seems like completely unrealistic, you know, but that was, I guess, the intention behind it. But yeah, it was definitely a well done movie, just not like one of my favorites. No worries, Tony. Yeah, Valhalla is definitely a good time, you know. I could play Valhalla for like 2 to 3 weeks straight and nothing else, and I would still be happy. Okay, do I really want to take her? It's a question. I kinda dig his coat. Yeah, we go for the cosmetologist, Heidi Jackson. Welcome to Resistance. These will be the first members of your DedSec team. Continue growing your team by recruiting new members.
Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
All right, yeah.
Okay, so I think I actually want to switch. Oh, never mind, I can't actually switch character right now. Like every Tarantino movie except Jackie Brown, it was really boring to you and quite deviates from usual Tarantino style flicks. I don't think I've actually seen that one, to be honest. I haven't seen all the Tarantino movies yet. Yeah, did he do like actual direction, or did he assist in making it?
Britain has a long heritage in world-leading innovation. From the steam engine to the Spitfire, it is the spirit and ingenuity of our people that has made us strong. That is why at Albion, we believe in delivering the next generation of personalized security to all of our citizens. But when it comes to the future, it's your safety that's our security.
Not accept packages from anyone you do not know.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
Oh, I love me a secret entrance, like I'm some kind of fancy spy. When do I get my poison dart pen?
Pet voice actors. Yeah, funny having all like these different voices. It's a bit of an easy starting window here. Get you like introduced to the hacking mechanics.
I'll see you downstairs later then.
Got it. No time like the present.
Like his filmmaking style in general, his movies are well crafted, dialogue is one of the best in film industry, camera angles are great too, especially wide shots and characters are already ambitious. Yeah. I always liked, kind of like a lot of the dialogues as well, especially when you kind of like feel like, they're actually having like a legit conversation.
Ooh, bit spooky in here without the power on.
That could very well happen in real life as well. Obviously, between very extroverted or interesting characters, I guess, but he really manages to kind of like translate a very authentic feeling of a conversation to the audience, I would say. Whereas a lot of other movie dialogue is very much like unnatural if you think about it in terms of like how would somebody act or talk in real life in such a situation, yeah, he does a good job on that for sure.
Coming up in today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley managed to conquer London. Pretty much my favourite topic. I could talk for hours about the rise of the AI system. It's easy to forget about its origins. It's so present everywhere we go now. Bagley just kind of blends into the background.
Bagley is the service AI that's present in every optic device. Whether you're using the optic, Bagley will be there. The AI is streamed to your optic from Bloom's central command center, and it was first created by Sky Larson, our tech hero, as part of her techno-utopian idea for the world. Why do you think it grew so quickly?
In my mind, it's no surprise that Bagley became so popular. It's funny, useful, fast. It's a great companion and really just makes life so much easier. I mean, when you look back at all the service AIs that used to exist, they just can't compete. When you ask Bagley anything, there's a quick answer and loads of information available to you. One day, I let Bagley answer all of my messages for a whole 24 hours, and no one even noticed the difference.
The other competitors really just couldn't compete with Bagley. Their answers were so much worse, they didn't understand anything, and Bagley pretty much gets everything right first time. Do you have any idea why Bagley really beat all the competition?
Well, it's really the data, isn't it? Ever since Broker hooked up with Bloom, that's when things changed.
And really, that's not actually that great. Bloom has data on everybody. They collect information about everything you're doing across the web through your optic headset. Isn't the AI only good because of Bloom's surveillance?
Well, I suppose so, but I'd prefer not to talk about that side of things. Bagley is so special because it's been trained on this huge cache of information. That's how these AI systems work. Or at least used to work. I mean, we don't really know that much about the latest version because there's so much secrecy around the tech. But they're given this huge amount of training data. It's basically a huge database that's used to teach the AI about patterns in behavior. You know, so if you always travel the same way to your house, it can predict when you're going to go and get a self-driving car ready for you before you even ask for it.
That's pretty terrifying. In some ways, I don't want this data to drive my life. It understands too much at times. Have you heard some of the rumors around the hacked version of Bagley?
I've heard mutterings, yes.
I've heard it's been used by DedSec.
I wouldn't put it past them. It's pretty well known that they're not fans of Bloom. But the idea of a souped-up version of Bagley, given it's already so intelligent, is a bit terrifying.
I wonder what they could actually make it do.
Yeah, that's a good scene for sure. I also love a scene in, like all the scenes in Pulp Fiction, you know, between John Travolta and Samuel Jackson. Like when they talk about the burgers, you know, or when we talk about like meat dishes. It's yeah, always a pleasure to listen to those guys have like a conversation.
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Ah, you'd run out of battery before you were through. But relax, Sabine sent me.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
I'm gonna have to listen to all of this later. For now, we'll just focus on the main story setup here.
Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
Here, Bagsy, you got any idea who really did the bombings?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call.
Yeah, that's true. It's definitely, you know, like, I mean, he's watching so many movies and has like so much inspiration from, you know, movies that he watched also in his youth, I think, that directly inspired, you know, the way he made his movies, I guess. But it's always a thing, right? Like, I guess it's almost impossible not to copy in some way, I guess. But yeah, he definitely does copy, you know, entire scenes in some cases, I guess. But yeah, I don't think that takes away from his, you know, like, how good his movies are, though. It's like something you have to acknowledge. But it doesn't make his movies worse, in my opinion.
Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley, God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Fuck. I'm so sorry. How'd you get out?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition here would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
Listen, I came because I want to do something to help, but I don't want to go the same way your old mates did, you know?
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
Fucking hell. All right. I'm in.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec.
Indeed it is. Yeah, that's our voice, Kobe.
Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
Yeah, that's true, Nick. Definitely copies entire scenes in some cases. Yeah, I was so happy, you know, to kind of like have her again in like one of the major roles in one of Ubisoft games. I really loved her voice acting in Black Flag like so much. Oh, we have tech points, which can be spent on tech upgrades. We have gadgets and weapons, and of course you can equip everything. We got 10 points here. I'm probably gonna get the spider bot first because it's like really useful. I love the spider bot in this game. We can even already do the non-lethal takedowns with it. And now we can actually can't switch yet, but we can change get you to spider bot there and here, and also for Brianna as well.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
Yeah, no kidding. Not a fan. If you wanna change that, you cannot change now. I can't, but I actually unlocked the other DLC characters now. We got Helen unlocked. So we're not going to be playing as Wrench or Aiden, because I played with them, you know, the DLC, and I made it part of a playthrough not be allowed to play them as well because they're quite powerful. And I want to maintain like the character of the DLCs. But we can play Mina and Darcy, who's an actual assassin, actually. With hidden blade and everything. You gotta say, you have always decent conversations with me about films. Did I, by any chance, go to filmmaking school at any point in my life or currently? I don't actually, but movies have always been like a big part of my life for sure. And I don't know, I always like tend towards like, you know, going like a bit more in depth when I watch movies, I guess. Like looking at certain details and stuff. But also that I usually, at least currently, I watch like a lot of movies and shows with my sister, and she's kind of the same. And she's like super into movies. Like she basically works on, you know, doing synchronization, and also works on like movie sets in her free time and stuff. So I get also a bit influenced there, I guess, every now and then. But yeah, it's just like, you know, I love watching movies, and that's the main reason. Yes, I know some stuff about it. I kinda wish you could like get these operatives out of your potential team, I guess. But yeah, maybe later. But now let's go ahead and change our clothing. Let's see, what kind of outfits do we have? The Aiden cloak. We'll go for the Marcus jacket. Now let's something else. And then go for like stuff we already own, just so we have to spend less money on you know, getting like good looking stuff. Yeah, let's get this mask for her. Do you like a scar? Actually, I think I'm gonna reserve a scar for the dude. Let's go with his like gas mask instead. Definitely check out True Film subreddit if you're into some in-depth talk. Frequent it often. So many interesting discussions. Yeah, that sounds interesting. I actually haven't been on True Film subreddit yet, so that's new to me. But yeah, I'll definitely be down to have a read up there. What's like the most recent movie that you watched, Nick, that you really enjoyed? For me, it's The Last Samurai. I've been rewatching that one again.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact, not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
9,000 for this for? We'll go for this jacket. Oh, we can even have a hoodie down. It's kind of cool. In the game of consciousness, chicken, you didn't know we were playing, you win. It is about 84 out of your chair. You're so tired. Have a great night, morning, whatever descriptive time word works for you. Have a good veg. Yeah, night for me still. It's 2:30 over here. But thank you, Grace. You have a good night as well. I hope you have a good sleep and a good rest. Thanks again so much for coming by earlier with the raid as well. Yeah, take care. I just want to give you a shout out as well. For those of you who haven't checked out Grace yet. Hold on. So yeah, Grace is a really great streamer and really great person to hang out with. She's currently playing some Close to the Sun, but she's also been playing some AC Valhalla with the Siege of Paris DLC, as well as Life is Strange. So if that's like something, sounds like something that you would be interested in, then definitely check out her channel and consider leaving a follow. And yeah, no worries, Grace. You have a good night, and I catch you very soon. Okay, we get that jacket. Kinda like that. Oh, I do like this, but that's too expensive. Yeah, let's actually have a look at the legwear here. It's gonna have like full DedSec clothing. I don't know, not a fan of this this one. We're just gonna keep that. Question is, do we go for the hoodie or not? Let's do this. Then I actually want to change her hair as well if I can. What? I can remove it? Can I cool that you can? Also, have a second. Welcome in, mate. How's it going? Pain and Glory with Antonio Banderas is a Spanish drama for which Banderas was Oscar nominated. Directed by Pedro Almodovar. Not sure how much you know about Spanish cinema, but yeah. I haven't heard of that movie yet, actually. I mean, I do, you know, I've seen a decent amount of movies with Antonio Banderas, but mostly, I guess, American productions. And not Spanish ones. But, wait, I can even toggle close. Interesting. I kinda wonder why I can't change my hair cut. Maybe that comes later. I don't mind. I can do it. That's cool. I think I'm gonna get a different haircut, I think. Kinda like this one on her. Holy shit. Oh, odd spots. Nick, embark on a journey to explore European movies. It's quite an adventure. Some of my favorite movies are from France and Norway, for example. Interesting. Yeah, there's definitely some French movies that I quite enjoy. For example, have you seen The Visitors? Or another movie with the same main actor is Wasabi. Like, these are two of my favorite French movies, actually. Can't say I've had seen a lot of like Norwegian movies. But definitely like Scandinavian and like Danish ones.
Hey, yeah!
Lol, just reloaded and this popped up. Soon, spatter bomb chicka wow.
Wow. Kobe, thank you so much for the 18-month resubs. That's a whole lot. 1.5 years of resubbing. Wow. The pronunciation of the last wow. Yeah, Kobe, thank you so much for all your support. Really means a lot. Okay, we have to find a proper haircut here. Ah, like this one as well. What the heck is this? Okay, I think I found the haircut I was looking for. It's this one. I do like this one the best on her. Kind of like a bob, I guess it is. Can even change the color. Thank you, Kobe. You enjoy your work, and I hope you have a good night as well. Okay, I think it's kind of cool. You can actually have so much customizations going, to be honest. I really like they added these options, you know, because it makes it much easier to find a character that you actually wanna keep playing as, like, you know, visually. But yeah, I like her like natural color. I'm gonna change the makeup, or I don't like her lipstick whatsoever. Like it natural. Let me see if I can change actually makeup. I mean, maybe like a bit of makeup. That looks alright. It's like kind of a bit darker, like black lipstick. Yeah, this looks alright actually. Definitely better. Kind of like this. Have this right as well. Let's go for this one. It's like a bit lighter makeup. You can even have like head tattoos and stuff. But we don't need that. Do I have nail polish? I don't care. So hey there, Ronnie. Good evening, dude. How's it going? Surely I've seen movies like Untouchables and Le Haine, classic of French cinema. Also some movies with Jean Reno like Crimson River is one of the best thrillers of there. Leon the Professional, Fifth Element. Is Leon the Professional actually a French movie? Because I definitely seen that one. I don't know that, you know, Jean Reno is the main star in it. But yeah, Jean Reno is also the main protagonist of The Visitors and Wasabi as well. The two movies I was mentioning that I absolutely love. Oh, yeah, you have seen The Visitors. I mean, to be honest, most people I tell about The Visitors haven't seen that movie. It's actually a childhood movie of mine because our cousins had that and used to watch it quite a lot with us. Wait, I can even get a beard with her? What the heck? I actually quite dig that mustache, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah. It really combines the hair quite well with the beard. Perfect. It's like, you know, proper border for a face. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna give her... Okay, I think we're good here. It's fine. Can I wish you had a better leg werewolf?
She can go undercover as the bearded lady.
Yeah, she can do like the Sergeant Appeline from AC Syndicate. Sega, dude, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you, dude. Ronnie going, wow, you just got back from seeing Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings. You really liked it? Oh, nice. That's awesome. I'm glad you had a good time. I haven't heard of that one yet. Did you go into the cinema? There's also that horrible American remake too, like most American remakes of European movies. You're not sure if Leon is French film, but Luc Besson is a French director, so it's English language French film, I guess. I gotcha. Interesting. I really enjoyed Leon the Professional. I only watched it once actually. Like back when, you know, I was kind of like in the spirit of I have to watch all the like, you know, best rated movies of like a certain genre. But yeah, it was a good one, for sure. So have you seen Wasabi, Nick? Because if you haven't, that's definitely a genre noir movie I would highly recommend. I think you would actually quite enjoy that one. Genre noir plays like a cop that's just like, you know, bashing everyone's face in if they don't comply, but it's also about, you know, him learning over the course of a movie. Ronnie, it is the newest Marvel movie. A small group of friends rented out a whole theater for 15 of you to see it. Dude, that's awesome. That sounds like an amazing experience. That's really cool, you know, to get like all the friends together to share that movie in such a way. Okay, let's actually have a look again at the shoe here. Not enough for proper boots. We're just gonna keep these. But yeah, she looks a lot better now. Time for some fighting. And hey Varrot, welcome in Sunny. How's it going? Good morning. I hope you had a good sleep and a good rest, dude. We're just getting started on the main game. I'm not gonna be streaming for much longer though, because it's getting quite late over here. But yeah, we just have been finishing Bloodline, the DLC, and now started the main game. It was under $20 per person.
20 months. It's time to dance again.
Come on, boys. Your pheromones right here.
I
am the epitome of
High
fucking
precision,
grace.
Gara.
Hero dude, welcome in. How's it going, Sunny? And thank you so much for the 20 months of resubbing, bro. I was earlier actually kind of like updating my sub list, my description. So I can do that later again.
Motionless, motionless like Osiris. Motionless, his limbs like Osiris.
Oh yeah, that's a DedSec jam. Motionless like Osiris and some dubstep in the background. And yeah, Nick, I was talking about Wasabi. Definitely give it a watch if you haven't yet. That one is so damn funny. Rodgun, good thanks. You sure did. What did you think of the DLC? I actually really enjoyed the DLC. I think it was a good continuation of the first and second game.
Pure pheromones, right?
Having like Aiden, French, Jackson back, and yeah, like the whole main story was really well done. I think my favorite scene was when Aiden was in coma, and Jackson visited Aiden's mind. That whole scene was so well done. It almost like a horror, kind of like game, but in a good way.
Come on, boys.
Yeah, that was so good. But I do like the whole, character evolution that kind of like happened throughout it with Aiden, coming to kind of like lay his past struggles to rest. And I really loved all the dynamics, of the characters, like between Aiden and Wrench and Jordi. And all these setups, and ties into the main game are also very well done. Like it both connects to the older games really well, and then also makes a bridge to the main game of Legion. And it's actually really incredible how they did it. I also love the comeback of Marcus, and do the Wrench missions, like the last Fixer contract. It's some good stuff. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it's going good, Hero. We just started on the main game of Legion after we finished the Bloodline DLC. Not gonna be streaming for much longer tonight, but yeah, for you guys a bit longer.
Check me out.
Also like how she just keeps on dancing. But yeah, I'm doing good here, thank you for asking.
Pure pheromones right here. I am the epitome.
Yeah, definitely do, Nick.
Grace.
You could maybe share that in cinema as well if you like. Like everything regarding movies you can post there for sure. But that's great you enjoyed it. It pays so much respect to those characters. But that was fun. You wasn't expecting Marcus to be in it as much as he was. Yeah, it was good having his, audio logs. But then also like actually being there in the form of a drone. Yeah, so many references. Definitely a good connecting piece of story. She needs a head. That's true, Ronnie. Maybe I can grab a head from, the fallen enemy. If we kill somebody with a head. Maybe the Royal Guards, That's like a proper head. I wonder if that's an option in Red Dead 2, having like these like super large heads that Royal Guards have.
I'll be right down. Could use the warm-up.
Okay, time for some Fight Club action. She's actually perfect for Fight Clubs because we have like decreased damage.
Hit me. Don't be shy.
And also we do extra damage as well.
Nice one! You want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. Just like that. That's it.
Wanna get some more?
Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. That's it.
Couldn't have done that better myself.
That's so nice. Just like beating up your superior in DedSec. Holy shit. I take the music. I like this mix of like EMP and
There's
DedSec.
only one more skill you need to master. Socialization. The rest of your team has arrived. Why not go and have a chat?
You know guy Ronnie? I knew you would. You know quite a few guys now on Reddit, I think. Speaking of which, how was actually the rest of your Reddit 2 stream today?
Welcome to the team.
Banging! I'm gassed. When do we start bashing heads in?
Yo, that voice. Let's talk to Matt. Is that your name?
Oh yeah?
I can't believe it was this easy. There's no test or anything. We're just DedSec straight up.
No time for that. Looks like we're raw dogging this DedSec thing.
Raw tagging.
Now that you're all as thick as cyber thieves, Sabine would like to talk to you.
Yeah, dude, I saw him in the character selection. I was like, we have to recruit him. It was cool. You had a fun stranger mission with a remote control boat. Ah, that one. With the like a Tesla reference character. Like a crazy scientist, I guess, guy. What you think that was the voice who played Frankie the Bloodline DLC? Ah, was it? That's kind of funny. Actually quite liked Frankie in the DLC. It's funny, you know, how at the end mission Aiden and her mother kind of like connected. You can also use them as a battering ram. Yeah, just like head first into the enemies. Right, so can I actually switch a different team member now? I still can't. I wanna play Pinhead.
Well done, team. It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our arsenal. The people are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that DedSec are fighting along with them.
Recruit? Rally? Punch a fascist for London? I'm game.
Yeah, and what about Albion then? They've got the city on total fucking lockdown and they've caged us in it.
We have another problem on our hands. Clan Kelly's growing in the vacuum Albion's made.
Fair, but remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out DedSec once, and it's a good bet they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed DedSec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'd say that's a full docket. Enough talk. Let's unfuck London.
Yeah, you would know how to unfuck London, Sabine.
First order of business. The Signals Intelligence Response Service, or SIRS, or the Earl Grey Gestapo, have developed a surveillance technology called AR Reconstruction. It's the bleeding edge of privacy rights violation, and thus it could be very useful in our attempts to find Zero Day.
Before Pinnock goes to sleep, what is his routine? He takes out his pins and puts them onto a pin cushion. Imagine. The next day he has to put them back into his head.
Nah, listen, I'm glad I wasn't there, you know, it sounded fucking next.
Dude, I really like this music here. I thought.
Check me out. Oh yeah, smooth groove. Hell yes.
What's going on?
I am the epitome of fucking grace.
What's going on? Alright, so can we switch now? I still can't. Well, let's go out of the hideout then. What's going on?
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
I've located an interesting potential recruit for you. They claim to have recently escaped from, and I'm paraphrasing here, an evil lab. I can't verify that, of course, but their abilities are real enough.
She's a force to be reckoned with. Let's get her on the team.
I had the same thought. Wherever they came from, they'll be a valuable asset to the Resistance. I'll set up a meeting for you. I've marked a potential recruit for you, and by recruit I mean a masked madman who hacked our optic channel and started telling everyone he was in charge.
Well, I mean, I do have seniority.
Who the fuck is this?
You see what I'm dealing with here? His credentials check out. Just give him something to do to get him off my arse, would you? All right, I'm flagging a new recruit for you, but you have to promise not to make a mess in your pants when you hear who it is.
Go on.
It seems none other than Aidan Pierce has made his way to London, and apparently he's a friend of Connie's. Is there anyone she doesn't know?
Well, he's certainly something. We're gonna recruit him, yeah?
Yeah, we won't. As part of my playthrough, I'm restricting myself to not be able to use Aidan and Wrench. So they're gonna stay like unavailable essentially. However, I might actually play them and let them die, so they can't. I mean, do I? Maybe I don't, because you know, once I have like 100%, it would be kind of like sucky if I want to go back into it and play as these characters maybe. But I just want to get them kind of like out of my you know, operative list. Like otherwise I think they might stay inside the list. I want to really limit it to the characters I'm actually like using. But yeah, who knows. They only become available once you interact with them. I gotcha. Yeah. Maybe there's a way like later to get them out of this list. How many can you recruit? I think up to 12 or something. Make sure I have a look in tech if there is like an upgrade for team size. I'm not sure how many mechs actually, but there's quite a lot you can get. However, as part of my Permadeath challenge, I actually limit myself to only 4 operatives that I can use at a time. And if I have more recruited, I have to get rid of one of them basically until I have 4. So Helen has been given automatically to us, and we have gotten 3 total operatives at the start already. That's something they changed, because last year when I played this game on release, we only had 1. But I guess so you don't die immediately, you know, and have to restart everything again. They kind of like give you 3, so that doesn't happen. We could make one of them die, I guess. But currently that's not needed because we only have 4. So once we have to recruit another one, or want to recruit another one, then is the time we're gonna make some of these guys die. Okay, so these are all like a radio station, I'm quite sure. Part of a bug, which is like a discussion hub, I think. Which means I'm not gonna listen to these like in the menu, but rather like during car drives and stuff. Let me uncheck these here. Okay, let me uncheck this as well, because I don't want that to be like constantly marked as something we have to still, you know, uncheck, I guess. Oh, thank you, don't wanna buy microtransactions. Okay, so these missions stay, I guess, as side missions. Fair enough. I will actually allow myself to recruit Mina though, and also Darcy, the assassin. So those guys I can recruit for my playthrough. But yeah, for now though, can I switch now? I can. Let's go ahead and switch to Matt Davis, aka Pinhead.
We've been needing talent like you, cuz. Glad you joined the fight.
Bang in. Hype to expose the bastards in charge, yeah?
Fuck yeah.
Alright, I want to go back to the DedSec hideout actually. So we can change the clothing for him as well. Ah, there's Mina. Hey there. There's Helen. He's actually basically the character that has been introduced in the earliest trailers, you know. Everybody was like hyped about the fact that you could play Grandmas. But time for you and Bike and Aya are going to do some more assassinations. No worries whatsoever, Rod. I hope you have a great start to your stream with Origins. I'm definitely gonna be catching you very soon here. Because yeah, I'm gonna be finishing up it in the next half an hour for sure. But yeah, just want to give you a shout out here as well. To everybody that hasn't checked out Rod yet, he's an amazing streamer, really entertaining guy to check out, and a master of voice impressions. He's very good at his Gollum and Arnold Schwarzenegger, as well as all kinds of other impressions. But he also plays lots of story-driven action-adventure and RPG as well as stealth games. Currently some AC Origins as well as Witcher 3, the Splinter Cell series, Tomb Raider, Batman Arkham Knight, and lots of others. So definitely check out his channel if that's something that you would be interested in. And yeah, that's the voice, Rod. You have a good start to your stream, and I'm gonna catch you very, very soon. Okay, so I wanna change his mask. Oh, actually has like one of these. That's cool. Kinda like that on him actually. for the skull mask, also quite nice. I'm gonna go for this. And then, what do I? I kind of want to have his spikes exposed, right? Maybe not. Kind of like this one. It's like, you know, painting his face in like a skull form. Yeah, let's go for this one, I think. Also like this one, it's a bit more like a pixelated version of it. Makes it trickier to spot. I actually prefer this one. Yeah. Okay. Outfits. I'm gonna give him not the Aiden cloak or coat, it doesn't fit. We could also give him this jacket actually. Or maybe actually wrench style. Like this would actually fit well to him. You know, like all the spikes and stuff. I'm just gonna make him like the spiky spiky guy. If the spikes there. Nope. Okay, this is already done. That. No head. Not wanna cover up that that head. Okay, I think we're done. Oh, we do need to change the shoes for sure. These. Speaking of time, we're gonna head out as well. As you mentioned earlier, you sent me some good films you highly recommend on Discord. Peace out, bro. No worries whatsoever, Nick, dude. You have a good night as well. Thanks so much for coming by and joining and, you know, talking about movies and stuff. You have a good night. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to see that list, dude. Gives me some, you know, inspiration to watch some new movies that I haven't maybe seen yet. And yeah, take it easy and have a good sleep, dude.
You alright?
I can't believe we've just been handed the reins to DedSec. I mean, who's testing to see if we're qualified?
Learning on the job's the way to go.
I tried sneaking into a restricted zone the other day, hoping to sniff out some secrets. I must have set off every alarm in the entire kingdom. I just feel like a complete novice.
I hear ya.
All of London is depending on us. I wish I felt better prepared.
You had so many years to prepare yourself, Helen. Now you're saying you lack the experience. Okay. Let's go out of here.
They'll see what I'm waste your time with that fucking rubbish. This one was. They seem to have real power. I just can't handle this right now.
Okay, let's go ahead and find a car. This one is occupied already. This one isn't. this one is heavy. Holy shit. That one is just into control. So I'm gonna ignore all these side collected bolts and stuff like that right now. I just wanna do this next main mission, I think. And that's gonna be the last thing for tonight. Afterward, we're gonna go over to Rod and have a look how he's doing in AC Origins. Alright, let's do this. So, what kind of abilities do we actually have? The drone betray hack, that's quite nice. And the fast hacking, that's also good. Shouldn't really get into combat because you don't have a lot of tools to deal with.
I'm here.
Are familiar with these mechanics.
The AR reconstruction should allow me to use various sources of surveillance data to rebuild past events. Access a data relay, and I can scrape all the metadata for this area. That's it. Now, let's take this autocratic wet dream for a test drive.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Cool. Wouldn't mind the home version, know what I mean? For research purposes.
You're right. We definitely need this extremely cool thing I want for investigating Zero Day. Shit, for some reason I can't clone it to our servers. Alright, access the network here, and let's see if we can't find out where to nick one.
Nice for some tech points. Oh, I like these finishers. Good job, Matt. Also got some tech points here. Wanna see immediately if I can invest them in something. I have a AR cloak, but that's another gadget, and we only have one gadget slot, which is reserved for the spider bot right now. So, can I get anything? Nice. Got some money here. Welcome back, Max.
What's that? Stand down! Where are you?
Shit. Come here. Attack me or not? So, V's finisher moves. Let's go. There's actually a bit more to find here. Seems to be something inside here. Maybe? Quite. Bad time for you now, Max. No worries, dude. Thank you for lurking and coming by. I hope you have a good rest and a good night, hopefully. And yeah, I'll be joining you in Dreamland soon as well. Ministry of Civic MGMT. From HR to facility, subject regarding need custodial staff. We have concerns with a high turnover of your custodians and maintenance staff. Within the last 6 months, your department has seen a complete change of staff twice. But potential candidates do not require extensive qualifications regarding education. All ministry staff still requires a rigorous vetting process and exit process if their position is terminated. We can't accommodate new candidates with the timeline requested. Regards, Ministry of Civic Management, HR Recruitment. From MOCM facilities to MOCM HR. A note. The custodians are not being terminated, they are quitting. Particularly all who are assigned to the interviews rooms. They are struggling to maintain staff when they have nervous breakdowns and are mentally unprepared for the duties required. Perhaps you need to discuss what kind of personalities to be searching for in candidates. Damn. Everybody's having like mental breakdowns.
What was that?
Shit.
Stop resisting!
Will you stop touching?
Are you always such an idiot? No sign of them here.
The classic, just walk in circles. Works every time.
I'm gonna find you one way or another, you know.
We know. Oh shit.
Negative contact. Moving on.
Some guy. The two guys makes it a bit.
Bit of a wank stain, aren't you?
Let's take down this fool.
Okay, never mind. We're doing this then. Come on. Look at these fighting moves. Holy shit. This guy goes ham. Okay, so how do we get access to this mask then? Or whatever is supposed to be here. What is it? Relic. It's like inside there. Ah, right, there's like this connecting part. Let's see if I can find the entrance. it's actually further down there. Okay, I think that's it.
I should look for others like this.
17th century medical saw? Interesting. There were many medical advances in the 17th century Europe, but unfortunately a germ theory of diseases wasn't one of them. Heck.
That's the CTOS up there. Aha! The SIRS has deployed this technology at their HQ, and I've just nabbed their manual on how to set up the system. Now, Scarpa, you can't steal their toy if they throw you in the gulag.
But no one's just going to hand over this AR tech, right, Bags?
The program is hosted on a server that's on the roof of SIRS HQ. All you have to do is grab the whole thing, then take it to a few high-density locations so I could recalibrate it to the DeadSet network and clone my own version.
Hold up. The server's on the roof. You've got a plan, I hope.
We need to find someone with access to a cargo or construction drone that can fly it off of there. Perfect opportunity to recruit a heavy lifter to the cause, I'd say.
So, you got any idea where I can find someone like that? A heavy lifter with a construction drone?
Well, let's put our thinking caps on, shall we? Now, who in London would have access to a construction drone? Could it be a construction worker?
Not helping.
Not so hard, was it? There's an active construction yard nearby. I dare say you'll probably be able to find a construction worker to recruit there. Here's the coordinates.
Okay, so this is one of the only times the game actually forces you to recruit a certain, type of character. Which for us would mean we have to get rid of one. I hate to say it, but Heidi is actually the worst character I think I have. Or Helen, I guess. Because of low mobility, but I can't let her die this early. But yeah, we will decide that next time though, guys, because as I mentioned before, it's getting quite late over here. And this is where we're gonna call it tonight for Watch Dogs Legion. But I want to thank you all very, very much for coming by and joining for another of this game session. Was really good to finish your Bloodline DLC and make like a bit of a start on the main game. But yeah, there's still like much more to the introduction and kind of like setting up our team, which we're gonna be focusing on next time. Probably gonna be trying to recruit like a certain amount of like operatives and certain type. And really like start building like a proper team. But yeah, the next stream will be tomorrow. We're gonna be hopping back into Horizon, I believe, with the Frozen Wild DLC, making a start on that one. And yeah, definitely hope I catch you guys for some of that. No worries here though, thank you so much for coming by, dude, and also for the resub with 20 months. Really do appreciate all your continued support, yeah, dude, it means a lot. And everybody, of course, else being here, lurking, watching, and chatting, always hugely appreciated. But yeah, for now we're gonna go ahead and exit here to main menu. And then we're gonna find ourselves a raid target. However, if Rod is already online, then it's very likely to be our raid target here. Let's have a look. Yep, he is indeed online. Playing some AC Origins. He's actually trying to finish the main game tonight as well, I think. So the fields are gonna be incoming. But yeah guys, I want to thank again everybody for tuning in and for all the support today. Thanks again Serket for the 100 biddies earlier. Also Kobe, thank you for the 18 months of resubbing. Let's see, we also had a couple raids with Demise and Grace. Thank you again so much for sending, you know, your communities over. If you guys haven't checked out Demise yet, definitely consider doing so. He's a great streamer, very chill, plays lots of AC as well with Valhalla and the Siege of Paris. He's also currently on Kingdom Come Deliverance. And on Saturdays he's usually doing chill streams with GeoGuessr, House Flipper, and those kind of games. So definitely check out his channel. And also thanks again Lexington for the follow earlier, and you know, for dropping by and saying hello as well. But yeah, for now we're gonna go ahead and say hi to Rod. So let me go ahead and set the rate up here. Yeah, if you come with a raid, feel free to use these raid emotes to showcase your support and love for another great streamer of the community. Just forgot to give another shout out here as well to Dr. Ronnie, who's another great streamer as well. If you haven't checked him out yet, he's currently doing a playthrough of Head Collector Simulator 1899. aka Red Dead Redemption 2. He's playing it for the first time. And yeah, he's having a great time with it. He's really enjoying the story and, you know, head collecting. So check out his channel as well. But yeah, I will catch you all next time, guys. Have a good night and take care.